All right, I got another stock recommendation here. This is from Mr. Plain. It's PAYFARE. The ticker is PAY, Pay on the TSX. And the company is a digital banking app and payment card for workers to get their earnings paid instantly, revolutionizing how workers get paid. PAYFARE's financial technology powers instant worker payouts for gig platforms and marketplaces while delivering financial freedom and peace of mind for today's rapidly growing gig workforce. And I believe it says they got partners with Lyft, DoorDash, Uber Eats. So seems to be a company that deals with the payments from these platforms so that you can get your money faster and connect you to getting rewards and stuff like that. And not going to look too much more into the company. That's all I know about it, is just what I read right there. So I'm not going to, maybe I'll take a quick look at the financials a little bit later. Let's take a look at the chart. This chart has overall been relentless bulls since it came out. Since it came out, had this big pullback, big volume spike that first day, and it dropped and set that support level. There was that lower wick of buying the dip, got too overextended to the downside, and then really just started a nice uptrend there. Once it passed this level and this high volume, see, this is different when you get high volume like this because it's breaking out. It's eating up anybody who was selling because they were in the red and they're finally broke even and stuff like that. And this buying ate that up. Once it passes that level, that shows a lot of strength then, because a lot of people are sitting in the green and comfortable with their positions. And if there's any bears are getting uncomfortable because it's a blue sky breakout. Anyways, it hit a high of around $8, and then it consolidated for quite some time. Really nice, healthy consolidation. See, no red flags there. This is what you would look for in a healthy consolidation where, yes, it had that little bit of a double top. It had a little bit of a triangle form and it broke downwards. But there wasn't a significant sell-off. There wasn't a massive volume spike right at the high. There wasn't a big indecision candlestick. Let's look at the weekly. The weekly looks healthy. Just set that higher low on the weekly. That's a healthy consolidation overall. That consolidation was quite healthy. And then you see this really nice breakout, and it's been holding higher lows many weeks in a row where you got higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. So once this pattern changes, and it will change, once it breaks this weekly higher low pattern, that is a most definite sign to that it's going to at least consolidate, trade within a range, and possibly pull back a little bit more when that does occur. And sooner or later it will, as it is getting overextended to the upside. Most of the volume is at the lower levels, so that's a good sign for longer term holders. But at the moment, it is a little bit overbought on the daily. It's just starting to cool off. It's overbought on the weekly. And you want to see it continue riding this red line as a bull, as it's been. You see how it's just floating above that red line for the most part, closing every day above it almost. And the days that it didn't, it was healthy consolidation and held the green line, which is the 8-day moving average. You want to see something similar. If you start seeing a big pullback like this, start breaking this support level, or hold this support and then rebound, but set a lower high right around here. So you see something like that, and then like that, lower high, and then go further, that would be a bad sign. What you want to see as a bull is you want to see it consolidate, another healthy one just like this, right around here, and then push to the next leg up, or just want to see a slow drawn out consolidation like it was over here. But if it just starts doing a big pullback, breaking this level or bouncing off of it, setting that lower high, and then potentially creating a bearish head and shoulders, something like that, that would be a bad sign. So you want to watch out for these different potential scenarios, either the healthy consolidation and then run further, big pullback, bounce, create bearish head and shoulders, or just flush down and break that low. Those are the three possible scenarios that I would be looking at as the most likely potential scenarios. Right now, I'm not too sure, but I would lean to a little bit more of a pullback just because we have this huge, pretty high volume spike at this high over here on the daily, and we're just starting to pull back now. It is overbought and on the daily, and it's just starting to cool off, and it is overbought on the weekly. So I would lean to a little bit more of a pullback in the short term, and then I would have to take a look at it from there to see which of the other options would play out. I think that's really all there is to look at this stock. And those would be the potential things I'd be looking for. Overall, it looks fine for the long-term holders right now, but I do think that could change. I do think it's possible it could change. I'm not saying I think it's going to change. I think that's possible. So right now, long-term holders look good, but it looks like there is going to be a pullback, a little bit more of a pullback in the short term, in my opinion. Now, we could take a quick look at the revenue, pay stock, financials. Am I able to see here? Sales or revenue, $5 million. That's not much if that's their last quarter statement. Losing money, low profitability, low gross margin right now. $71 million in liabilities. What about the market cap? Is that not here? $677 million. Their market cap is a bit high. Not a bit. It's quite high for their revenue right now. $600 million company pulling in $5 million in revenue in 3 months is not so great. But obviously, you're looking for growth, and stocks like this, companies that are in the payment industry, the online and digital payment industry is poised to see continued growth. Of course, is PayFare going to be one of those platforms that, yes, it's very unique. It has its own way of making money that is a little bit different from the other guys because they're connecting to Uber and these gig platforms. So I guess we'll see. There could be a lot of potential growth there, and who knows how they can expand. So overall, that's my outlook. The long-term holders look fine still as of now, but that could change. But I do see a little bit more pullback coming in the short term, and then I would have to take a look at it from there to decide what the next move might be. So keep an eye on those potential options that I listed. Sorry if this video was a little long. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and please press that like button. And check out my site, 10baggerstocks.com. Have a good night.